So I'm just like making some earrings real quick because I don't have any to wear today and I just want to make some. So I have two little pieces of wire right here pre-cut. They're probably about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 inches. I mean, I could get like a tape measure, but that's not really my thing. I like to guesstimate. So I'm just going to take this. I have a few tools. I'm going to use this tool. It's like an adjuster tool. I have a rubber mallet, aka like a rubber hammer. And I have some long nose pliers, and I have a flush cutter. So this is something I tried to make like an hour ago, 100% fail. But that happens, and it's okay. It's not about everything being perfect. It's just about enjoying the process. So I'm gonna take this, and I really want to make some like really cool like spiraled earrings. So I'm just gonna kind of start it here, and about 1/3 of the way up I'm gonna create, so like about 1/3, that's not really a third, right? Like about there. I'm gonna bend these down, and this will be like the hook to the earring. That looks a little bit too long to me. So I'm gonna do it about here, and I'm just bending it along with my fingers. I'm not doing anything special. And I'm gonna use this tool as it should be. And what you do is you kind of just like press and hold. So I've already gotten them like misaligned, so I'm gonna try again. And just start squeezing and pressing to get the back of the earring the length that I want it, so that it stays on the ear. All right, I think that's good enough. And so what I'm gonna do now is, now that I know this is the front of my earring and this is the back of my earring, so my backs are looking kind of crazy, but that's okay because we're gonna get them in a second. And I'm just gonna go to the front, and I'm gonna start twisting. Twisting. And I have to do both the same size because I want them to be the same. I'm just twisting and holding and pressing. And I have myself a little spiral. Nothing fancy. And now I'm going to start adjusting the earrings to put them in a way that they could actually go on an ear. So I'm going to take this size of my, I don't really know what this is called, but my adjuster tool, and I'm just going to start wrapping that so that's a nice snug fit, and adjusting the earrings to how I want them to look. And I'm just hand adjusting. No big deal, nothing serious. Here we go. Now we have one nice curve. We have some earrings, right? Some little baby earrings. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna like finish the bottom, because I don't like the way that looks, and I want it to kind of get a little smaller at the ends. So what I'm gonna do now is take, I'm gonna put these on my size tool so I don't lose the shape, because that happens, guys, and like that's not what I'm looking to do here. So I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna put it on, I'm gonna hold it. I don't know if you can see that, but like this. And I'm gonna start doing some kind of a loop. I'm gonna clip these right here at the end, and I'm gonna start looping up. right? That's all I'm doing. Looping upward to kind of close out my earring. All right, so that's what I got. That's what it looks like so far. And I'm gonna close that and bring it right on down like this, so that when it goes in my ear, let me go ahead and file this little point before I shove it in my ear. So tell me what you guys been working on. This is so new for me. I'm not a jewelry maker, but I don't really have much jewelry, to be honest. And like, it's super expensive for the things that I like. So I'm making my own from now on. So I don't really like the way that looks. So what I'm gonna do is, but it's okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go up higher and start wrapping higher. So like, I'm gonna go here and say, okay, well my first wrap was there, but I actually want it to be here. And I'm gonna go in and do a tighter wrap to get a couple more swirls. I made a pair like this the other day, but I put some stones on it. But I'm gonna sell those instead of just rock them. How do we feel about this? Does it look like an earring? It looks delicate and feminine to me. Okay, so I like it. So I'm gonna do the other one. I'm gonna take this out and I'm just gonna try to copy it. So you see how this one is much shorter than this one. So it's because I just went in and started twisting a little higher. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do now. And I'm gonna do it together so that they match. So I'm just shoving this guy back in. So I'm gonna shove the other one back in. Earrings are hard because there's two pieces and you have to like make them match. So that's a little bit difficult, but that's okay. Because, I mean, like, it's not that big of a deal and it's not that hard to do, you know? And honestly, I just don't have a jewelry budget right now, if I'm just honest. And I like want jewelry. And my skin is really sensitive, so I can't really wear like not silver or gold or whatever. Okay, there's one. There's the other. Now I'm gonna try, okay, so now this here is towards the front and this one's towards the back. So that's something I'm gonna fix right now because I don't want them that to be a thing. I want them to be at least visually similar. So I'm taking my thing and I'm just pressing and turning and pressing and turning. To get that shape that I want. And these are so delicate. Yeah. Okay, well, there you go. Some easy, simple, just some wire earrings. Nothing any of you can't do, okay? All I bought was some 18 gauge silver. This is silver. And I have another one in gold. So I've been, I have this and it's 18 gauge in gold. So I have gold and silver. And I've just been using that and these tools. I'll tell you right now, I've spent I spent $76 the first time I went to a store, and then I spent $40 the second time to get the rest of the tools. So I've spent like $110 on jewelry making supplies. And I feel like for that price, I got 10 yards of gold and 8 yards of silver. So, I mean, plus I got some gems and I've been able to make quite a few things. So like this is like not real. I used to have my nose pierced, but I don't anymore. And like, but I still like that look. But I also sometimes want to have like this look, you know what I mean? And like I'm not piercing this, you know what I mean? Like, cause I'm an adult and I have a job and like, I just don't think that matches my vibe all the time. So I like the option of just like having it when I want and not when I want. Okay, well, thanks for joining me. I'm gonna put on my little earrings and then I'm gonna polish them. So the last thing I would do is bang these. I'm gonna bang out with this rubber mallet, this part. And that's about the only thing I'm gonna just bang it out. Make sure that it's there and stable. And just leave the house with some jewelry. No big deal. Like, no big deal. It's just some little earrings, you know, like, but I made them myself. So they feel like an extension of me versus just something I bought at the store, you know, like this is my vibe. I hope you guys share some things that you've been making. I'd really appreciate it.